bam, 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 bang, 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 bang. Welcome to Friday Night Smackdown, and we are live here with Jerry the King Lawler, and also with Jim Ross, myself, and we are live in Foxford, Foxfordshire for Friday Night Smackdown, and we are live. Right, welcome to Friday Night Smackdown, and we are live here for Friday Night Smackdown indeed. So, we are live for Friday Night Smackdown, and here we go. We are live, and let's get it underway right now. Right, let's get the first match underway here, kicking off SmackDown. We all know Alexa Bliss will be fighting Beth Phoenix at WCW's Uncensored. But unfortunately, they're not here tonight, they're not, Beth Phoenix and Alexa Bliss. So next week, you're going to hear from those two wrestlers as they were attaching the coronavirus, unfortunately. Alexa Bliss was caught having the coronavirus before going on here on SmackDown, so she's not going to be here tonight on SmackDown, and also Beth Phoenix not going to be here on SmackDown, so the feud will be next week on SmackDown due to the coronavirus they've been picking up before the SmackDown episode begun. So let's kick off the show here today on Friday Night SmackDown. We're going to have Grim will take on Matt Riddle live here on Friday Night SmackDown, and here we go. And just to let you know, guys, all know here on Friday Night SmackDown tonight, we're going to have a contract signing tonight between Kenny Omega and Daniel Bryan. That will be a contract signing tonight here on SmackDown. So you're going to hear that later on SmackDown Live. We're going to be having a contract signing between Daniel Bryan and Kenny Omega. And that's going to be tonight here on Friday Night SmackDown. On their way down to the ring, a combined weight of 430 pounds, the Generation Fat, Grim, and Doo-Hop. The Generation Fat. Right, here comes Matt Riddle. Bro. Bro, 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 bro. On his way down to the ring. He is weighing in at 252 pounds. He is Matt Riddle. He is from Sandville, West Virginia. Matt the Bro Riddle. Right, so got Matt Riddle versus Grimm. And this is going to be the first matchup kicking things off here on Smackdown. The kickoff of Smackdown is going to be Matt Riddle versus Grimm. And here we go, here on Friday Night Smackdown. And we all know that, as a matter of fact, we're going to be having... this is the first match of the night, basically. Alexa Bliss and Beth Phoenix are not going to be here tonight due to the coronavirus issues. And apparently they've been tested positive as they'll be having the coronavirus. So that's why they're not going to be here tonight, here in Foxford, Foxfordshire. By the way, they'll be here next week on SmackDown because they'll be allowed out of self-isolation. They'll be back next week anyway for Friday Night Smackdown. And the match will still continue between Alexa Bliss and Beth Phoenix at Uncensored. But however, tonight they're not going to be here tonight due to the coronavirus. So itself, the match the show still go on still, but we're not going to be doing that tonight. And that was a pinfall referee. 1. Kick out. Now Matt Riddle now kicking Grimm in the back. Oh my god, super kick across the face. And by the way, tonight here on Friday Night Smackdown, Daniel Bryan and Kenny Omega will be in a contract signing tonight here on Friday Night Smackdown. Contract signing will be in the middle of the ring tonight. And yes, there'll be a contract signing between Daniel Bryan and Kenny Omega tonight here on Smackdown. Oh my god, what a kick right in the face. Oh my god, what a move. Cover. 1, 2, 2. Now Matt Riddle. No. Takedown. Now Matt Riddle again. Oh my god, that high boot or that high knee in the face. Again, that was very, very good. Now cover. 1, 2. Okay, kick out. Then in the corner again. Now, this is a chance for Matt Riddle here. Oh, my high knee. Suplex. 1, 2, 2. Takedown. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. And there you have it. Matt Riddle wins. Here's your winner, Matt Riddle. Right, next matchup here on Friday Night Smackdown. We're going to have Tommaso Ciampa and teaming up with Johnny Gargano, the DIY, will take on the Undisputed Era, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly. Right, let's get straight into this tag team matchup right now. Right, let's get it underway right now, and here we go. Way down to the ring at combined weight of 452 pounds, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, DIY. Here they come. Jack the System. They come to the ring at combined weight of 422 pounds. Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, the Undisputed Era. Adam Cole is not in ringside with the Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish because Adam Cole, the leader of the Undisputed Era, will be taking on Kofi Kingston for the WCW Grand Championship at uncensored 2 weeks from now, and he'll be confronted tonight with Kofi Kingston. That's why he's not in ringside with the DIY, so with the Undisputed Era against the DIY, because Adam Cole is more focused on Kofi Kingston, so he's now wishing them to luck to fight DIY. And here we go, let's get underway. Yeah, obviously Adam Cole is not in ringside to support his Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, as he's got more things to worry about with obviously Kofi Kingston. So anyway, let's see what this should be a good tag team matchup here. These two wrestlers, Johnny Gargano. These two tag teams have got a lot of history against one another, DIY and the Undisputed Era, and this could be happening here on Smackdown, here on WCW World Championship Wrestling. Yeah, probably a good tag team matchup here on Friday Night Smackdown. We'll see how this goes anyways. Now DIY and now Johnny Gargano, head first. Takeaway right there. Very good. And we know that tonight we've got a contract signing tonight between Daniel Bryan and Kenny Omega for the WCW WCW World Heavyweight Championship uncensored pay-per-view in 2 weeks' time, and that's going to happen. So we have a contract signed tonight between Kenny Omega and Daniel Bryan for the World Heavyweight Championship for a match at uncensored in 2 weeks' time, and we'll be having a contract signed tonight here on WCW. Now a tag. Oh, God, from behind there. Now Tommaso Ciampa. Oh, the knee right in the face. Oh, good move. Tommaso Ciampa there with a clothesline there. And he tags in now Johnny Gargano, get into the ring. Johnny wrestling. We know that Alexa Bliss and Beth Phoenix will not be here tonight here on SmackDown, as those two have been having the coronavirus, and they won't be here on SmackDown until next week on SmackDown. As the WCW management, Teddy Long has actually told those two wrestlers to stay at home and be self-isolated. That's why they're not going to be here on Friday Night SmackDown. But however, they're going to be confronting one another next week on Friday Night SmackDown. And that was the news I thought we'll tell you. I think we already know about it. We repeated a couple of times on the show, but I thought new fans who are not watching at the start of the show, Alexa Bliss and Beth Phoenix will not be here tonight on SmackDown, as they've been affected by the coronavirus. They'll be back next week. They'll be confronting each other next week before the night before uncensored pay-per-view. And speaking of that, we also have a contract signing tonight. Daniel Bryan is going to be having a contract signing with Kenny Omega in the middle of the ring for a contract signing to make the match official, uncensored between each other. And that's going to be tonight here on SmackDown. Oh, drop kick. Running knee again. Oh, rock kick right in the face. Now, Tommaso Ciampa. Elbow from Tommaso Ciampa. Cover. 1, 2, 3. And the DIY has won the match. They defeated the Undisputed Era, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly here on SmackDown. What a win for DIY. Here are your winners, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, DIY. Alright, that was that. But anyways, that was a good win there for the DIY, but we've got some big news here on Friday Night SmackDown. I want you to look at this video right now on the screen and you'll find out what we are talking about. So that's breaking news right there on SmackDown. That's going to be the Animal Batista. He'll be making his WCW SmackDown appearance next week here on SmackDown. Breaking news was actually that promo was actually showing you right there. It's all confirmed. The Animal Batista will be here on WCW's Friday Night SmackDown next week here on SmackDown on the 20th of March next week. Batista appears on SmackDown as he wants to be here on SmackDown, and you'll hear from Batista next week what's going on. Why is he coming back to WCW? And you're going to hear from Matt Batista, the Animal, next Friday night on SmackDown. He'll be here on SmackDown, and yeah, well, the last time we saw Batista was way back in the match when he had against when he had the match against was against John Cena, wasn't it? At the Christmas pay-per-view around like a few months ago, and since then he did say he wants 3 matches, and then he wants to leave and go leave wrestling entirely, and he wanted to fight the Undertaker. He did have that in the summer. He had a fight with Randy Orton, then he had the fight with Triple H. Sorry, he had a fight with John Cena, then he had the fight with Triple H. So Undertaker, he had a fight with, he had a match with John Cena, and then had a match with also Triple H in the Christmas period. It was at WCW Starrcade, and since then we haven't heard of him ever since. He did say he wants to retire from from wrestling entirely after the Triple H fight, but apparently it seems like he'd be returning full time. But why is he doing on SmackDown? We're going to find out about that next week. But anyways, let's get now into the next matchup here on Friday Night SmackDown. It's going to be Jim Ross. Jim Duggan, Hacksaw Jim Duggan will take on Carlito. Obviously, my name's Jim Ross and Jerry King Lawler. And the next matchup's going to be the Hacksaw Jim Duggan versus Carlito. And this matchup's going to be live here on Friday Night SmackDown. comes, on his way to the ring. He is a Republican hero, weighing in at 254 pounds. He is from Morgan, Ohio. He is Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Oh!
I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool.
On his way down to the ring, from Puerto Rico, weighing in at 225 pounds. Carlito. Here he comes, Carlito. And last week on Smackdown, he had a very good matchup here on Smackdown last week. And yeah, a very good match on Smackdown he did. And there you have it. And last week on Smackdown, Carlito did the unthinkable and defeated the Hurricane. And yeah, very good win. Alright, so Carlito's in the matchup with Hacksaw Jim Duggan. And let's see what he's got to do. So Republican hero, Jim Duggan. RSE. And all the Republican fans are chanting RSE as they all love the Republican man, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. And it's Jim Duggan versus Carlito here on Smackdown. And this match will be live here on Smackdown. And here we go. Drop kick. Possibly. Suplex. Now Carlito now fighting back here against possibly. Now it's just scoop slamming him in the ring. I spin the face, no one don't believe goal. And a clothesline there from the Puerto Rican Carlito. And all the fans are booing Carlito. Boo! RSE. And then the referee's now counting to 1, 2. Here on Friday Night Smackdown. Live in Foxford, Foxfordshire we are live. And all the Foxford fans from the city of Foxford chanting Hacksaw Jim Duggan's name. Duggan. Obviously Carlito now with a super kick across the face. And people don't be cool. And there's a chance now for Carlito now. What's he going to do here? From the top rope. Elbow drop there from Carlito. Clothesline. Elbow drop. 1, 2. Kick out. Elbow. Neck breaker. Now, oh, that backstabber there from Jim Duggan. No. Drop kick. Oh my god, right in the stomach. Scoop slam. Armbar. Jim Duggan. Come on, Duggan. Tap out, Kalisto. Come on, Duggan. You're going to tap out there, Kalisto, but Kalisto's now getting out of that move. And very good move there. I spit in the face. The probably don't be cool. Oh, knee right in the stomach. Kalito. Now Kalito now. Scoop slam. Now Kalito's not really finished just yet. He's got to finish a move against Jim Duggan. I spit in the face. The people, boo, you suck. Immigrant, 1, 2. Oh, he kicked out. Come on, Duggan. Yay. RSE, 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 RSE. All the fans are chanting the RSE chant. RSE, RSE. Now, clothesline there from Kalito. I spit in the face. Don't be cool. The chance here from elbow drop there from Kalito. 1, 2. Kick out. Now, chance here now. Clothesline possibly. No, net back stabber. DDT. Cover. 1, kick out. No, Jim Duggan now, meanwhile. Oh, right on the chest. Chance to cover now. 1, 2. Kick out there from Jim Duggan. RSE. 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 Now Kalito, meanwhile, is ready. Kalito wants to win this. Now Kalito, meanwhile. Clothesline there from Kalito. Net breaker. 1, 2. Kick out. Now, backstabber there from Kalito. I spit in the face. Now, boo. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. You suck, Kalito. And all the Republicans are booing at Kalito. But the Jim Duggan, the Patriot hero, Republic States, lost against Kalito here on Smackdown. Poor.
Nothing beats. I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool.
Here's your winner, Kalito. Boo! You suck, Kalito. You suck. And all the fans chanting, "You suck." They want the Republican guy, Axel Jim Duggan, to win. but Khalito defeats him here on Friday Night Smackdown. Snabanaker win.
Who like me?
Right, next match with Candice LeRae versus Bianca Belair, but we're back in a minute. Alright, Candice LeRae versus Bianca Belair. That match will be live coming up right here, right now. Unfortunately, Alexa Bliss and Beth Phoenix are not going to be here on SmackDown due to the coronavirus. They got the coronavirus earlier today, so they're not going to be here on SmackDown today, as they've been self-isolated for next week. They'll be here next week on SmackDown, but they won't be here in Foxford today, as they've been they've been away or suspended from SmackDown because of this isolation they've been because of the coronavirus. That's why they're not going to be here. So they'll be here next week here on SmackDown, but not today. So, however, in the women's division, we've got Candice LeRae versus Bianca Belair, and we will be back in a couple of seconds, and that's coming up next. Right, we are back here on SmackDown. Let's get the match underway right now. It's Candice LeRae versus Bianca Belair, and this match will be live here on Friday Night SmackDown. On the way down to the ring, she is from sunny Arseland. She is Candice LeRae. On the way down to the ring, from Taloga, Polt Suarez, she is Bianca Belair. Alright, women's match up here on SmackDown, and here we go. Right, let's get the match underway. Candice LeRae versus, of course, Bianca Belair. And this is WCW Friday Night Smackdown. And here we go. Ding, ding, ding. Here we go. Friday Night Smackdown's under air. And here we go. Shoulder tackle. Oh, God. Took her out there. And now Candice LeRae. This is obviously, by the way, The reason why these two women's wrestlers are the irrelevant wrestlers going to be fighting tonight here on SmackDown, because unfortunately the rivalry between Beth Phoenix and Alexa Bliss, because those two women wrestlers will be fighting each other for the WCW Ultimate Women's Championship at the pay-per-view Uncensored in 2 weeks' time. But however, they're not going to be scheduled to be here tonight on SmackDown tonight because of the coronavirus. So that's why they're being called to isolation for another 3 days, because they're being caught up with the coronavirus. That's why they're going to be kept away from SmackDown tonight. But however, next Friday night on SmackDown, they're going to be here on SmackDown to confront one another before the night before the pay-per-view of Uncensored. The match will be alive, so don't worry. They might be having the coronavirus, but it's only for 3 days though, because they had it like a couple of days earlier they did, and then they won't be scheduled to be here on SmackDown. But they'll be back for next week, and also the match is still alive between Phoenix and Alexa Bliss. That match is still going. It's going to happen still. But we're going to have some irrelevant women wrestlers here on SmackDown beating the crap out of each other here live in Foxfordshire. Now the referee now going to count her out. 1, 2. I was just letting you know, guys, Kenny Omega and Daniel Bryan will be having a contract signing in the middle of the ring later on today. And they're going to have their contract in the ring, their contract signing in this middle of this ring here on Friday Night SmackDown. It's going to be a snub and archer event. We all know that, as a matter of fact, like any other week. And now is a chance. By the way, we ain't going to do it on Twitch. We ain't going to be streaming it on Twitch, because I'm going to do it through me recording it basically, and you'll see it on my well, you won't see it on YouTube. You won't see it publicly, but you'll see it if I link it to you, the video basically to you. You'll see the contract signing between obviously from Daniel Bryan and also Kenny Omega, and also it will be live it'll be on my Instagram account as well. If you go on my Instagram and Snapchat, and also my Twitter account, I'm going to put it all on there basically, the contract signing video basically on that. And just to let you guys all know, the Animal Batista will be here on SmackDown next week apparently, so because there's a rumour that Batista might be a full-time wrestler but on the SmackDown brand, and there are rumours about it, and they are now obviously not rumours, but then there's a promo video came out earlier today, and he'll be here on SmackDown next week. And the legendary Batista is going to be here on SmackDown. The last time we saw him was when he had a match with Triple H at Starrcade a few months ago in December. And then 4 months later, he's back in. He's going to be back full time. Apparently, he's going to retire from wrestling after the Triple H fight, after Starrcade. But then Batista decided to get a contract in WCW and wrestle full time. I look forward to seeing Batista next week. I look forward to seeing him full time. If it's true, if his rumours come true and he wants to be here full time, then well, it'll be good. It'll be for Batista if that happens. Drop kick. Oh my god, that oh, knee right in the face. Bianca Belair now. Frog splash all over. 1, she's 2. Oh, she kicked out. She kicked out from that. I thought it'd been 3. It could have been a 3. I really thought so. Now Bianca Belair, she's not playing games one bit. Face first. Pinfall, referee all over. Game over, ref. Come on, pin her. 1, 2, 3. And Bianca Belair wins here on Friday Night SmackDown. Good win here on SmackDown.
I'm on my own, against the wall. The pressure's building, but no, I will never fall. Instead of crying, they hear me roar. And now I see that I'm way better than before. I never needed you at all. Think I fall down? I'ma watch you fall down. I'm living large now. I never needed you at all. Think I fall down? I'ma watch you fall down. I'm living large now. I never needed you at all. I never needed you at all. Watch me shine now. Watch me shine now. I never needed you at all. I never needed you.
Right, let's get Adam Cole in the ring. Adam Cole is confronting. We know he's confronting. Adam Cole is confronting his opponent, Kofi Kingston, and these two are going to be face to face in the ring again, like they were last week on Smackdown. And let's see what's this about, basically. Adam Cole, baby. Well, I know last week on Smackdown, I confronted, obviously, Kofi Kingston in the middle of this ring. And I know that was like a week ago. And I know that I was in the ring, confronted him. But you see, in a 2 weeks' time, I'm going to be in the ring with obviously Kofi Kingston and tear the living out of him and become the new WCW Grand Champion. I know Kofi Kingston's potential. I know his weaknesses and I know his strengths. But the thing is, at the end of the day, I'm here to show him my pain at WCW Uncensored. I'm not afraid of Kofi Kingston one bit. I'm not afraid of his I'm not afraid about his ability in the ring. I'm not afraid of the trouble in paradise. And I know easily what I will do to him inside the ring. So I know, as a matter of fact, I'll do a lot in my ability to take him out. I know that, you guys all know that, and I believe that I will do that in the middle of this ring. I will make sure I beat him, and I'll make sure I pin him 1, 2, 3, and become the new WCW. Uh-oh.
What a shame, you lose your life. You have
Adam Cole, Adam Cole, Adam Cole. Let me get this straight to you right now. I know you want to run your mouth about me. We had this conversation last week here on Smackdown. Well, I know in 2 weeks' time at Uncensored, you haven't even faced me before. So how do you know you're going to beat me at Uncensored, Adam Cole? Look at my record, Kofi Kingston. I've won more titles than you have. You've won the Intercontinental Champion. You've won the, well, so-called champion, whatever it's called. You've won a tag team champion. And you've won the WCW Grand Champion. But I've won a lot more championships around the world compared to what you have. Well, I know you might have had a lot of experience in independent wrestling before you joined WCW like I didn't. But I know I'm not afraid of what you say. I don't care about your history, about your record, about what you've done around the world. Because this matchup's going to be a real proper fight between me versus you. And I know that as a matter of fact. Well, you know, the real Adam Cole will take you down. I've got more experience. I've wrestled for another 10 years in professional wrestling. I've been in professional wrestling for 10 years. Maybe you've got more experience than you have my experience than more I have. But to be fair, I've won more championships compared to you. And I know if I win the Grand Championship at Uncensored, it will be the best moment of my career. Again. Well, you can say a lot of things. We know that at Uncensored, it's going to be a real proper fight between me and you. I don't want to fight you at Uncensored. I think this match will be a very good fight between me and you at Uncensored. But to be fair, I know that's going to be a real match. But let's just forget about that for the time. One thing next pay-per-view, Kofi Kingston. I know you're dealing with Adam Cole. And Adam Cole will show you, I'll show you what's the real Adam Cole. And I know you, Kofi Kingston, very, very, very well what you're like in the ring. I know your weaknesses and I know your strengths in the middle of the ring. Like I just said to these fans before you came out here. Oh my god, clothesline, Kofi Kingston. What the hell is he on about right there? Kofi Kingston now. There's a bit of a brawl here between Kofi Kingston and, oh my god.
If you want to eat me.
This is it right now. There's a big, big brawl right now in the ring. And I can't believe it. Kofi Kingston's brawling out with, he said, I know your strengths, I know your weaknesses. Probably Kofi Kingston showing Adam Cole his strengths compared to weaknesses in the middle of this ring between these two are brawling out one another in this middle of this ring. Drop kick there for Kofi Kingston. Clothesline there for Kofi Kingston. He is showing Adam Cole what he's about and the referee is separating Kofi Kingston from Adam Cole right there. And that might be the reality point here on Uncensored. Maybe Kofi might win the belt. Possibly. Yeah, Adam Cole's walking out of the ring a little bit embarrassed, but Kofi Kingston says, there's your strengths. I've got no weaknesses. That's what Kofi Kingston's showing to Adam Cole right there. And there you have it. Right, so next match we're going to have Jeff Hardy taking on Eric Young. One half the Hardy Boys and the other half of the Insanity. It's Eric Young versus Jeff Hardy live on Friday Night Smackdown. And it's live. Right, this is it. Jeff Hardy versus etc. Here we go. On his way down to the ring, one half of the $1 Million Tag Team Champions. He is weighing in at 237 pounds, accompanied by Matt Hardy. He is the charismatic Jeff Hardy. On his way down to the ring, weighing in at 234 pounds, from the highs of Montland. He is from Montland. He's from Montland, New Scotland. He is one half of the Insanity, the lead of the Insanity, with Killian Dane and Alexander Wolf, Eric Young. Right, so Eric Young versus Jeff Hardy. And this match will be live right here on Friday Night Smackdown. And let's get this Snarbanaka match up live here in Foxford. And here we go. The match will kick off. And here we go. Oh, no. That's not good start so far for Jeff Hardy, the one half of the $1 Million Tag Team Champions. Kick out from Jeff Hardy. The charismatic face painting Jeff Hardy now. Elbow. Very good move there. One more. We've got one more match. What's the last match of tonight? Because we're doing a contract signing after this. We got Kenny Omega to end tonight's episode today of SmackDown. We're gonna end the Twitch stream after this matchup. We'll finish, and then we're gonna go for an. Well, basically, what's gonna happen is after this match between Eric Young and Jeff Hardy, that'll be it for our Twitch video today. I will just end the Twitch stream after the match. And then we'll be doing a contract signing after this matchup. But that's going to be off air. That's going to be off the stream. It'll be live. It'll be recorded on on my action figures. They're the ones that are doing the contract signing, and that's Smackdown. That's the main event. That's going to be a contract signing to make that to make the match official at Uncensored. Basically, that's what he's trying to do. This is basically making the match official for Uncensored for the World Heavyweight Championship between Daniel Bryan and Kenny Omega. That contract signing is going to be coming up next after this matchup. And Eric Young versus Jeff Hardy. These two wrestlers used to be wrestling TNA against one another one time. And they've been batting out one another for a long time, these two wrestlers, Eric Young and Jeff Hardy. See how this match goes anyways here on Friday Night SmackDown. One half of the SmackDown $1 Million Tag Team Champions, Jeff Hardy in the ring. And against, obviously, Eric Young. Now, Jeff Hardy's not... Look. Possibly. Oh my god, what a move. Referee. 1, 2. Kick out there from Eric Young. Now it's going to be Swanton Bomb. 1, 2. Kick out there from Eric Young. He kicks out from that. Not even just yet with Eric Young. He wants to do something else as well here. Jeff Hardy. He's thinking about it. Swanton Bomb from Jeff Hardy, the charismatic. 1, 2, 3. Jeff Hardy wins. Very good win for Jeff Hardy. Very good win for Jeff Hardy. In fact, right there. Good right there for Jeff Hardy. Here's your winner, Jeff Hardy. And that's going to be it for us. That's going to be it for the Twitch stream, because we're going to go to do the contract signing between Kenny Omega and Daniel Bryan. But that contract signing is going to be off the Twitch stream. So if you want to watch that video of the contract signing, that's going to be on my my private videos onto my YouTube channel. If you want to be watching those videos, then I have to link it to you guys. So it's going to be a private video between Kenny Omega and Daniel Bryan contract. So that's going to be live coming up next, and that's going to be it for our video on Twitch. And we'll be back on the Twitch video for next week on SmackDown, and we'll see about Alexa Bliss and Beth Phoenix. We'll be back next week after the coronavirus. So we're going to go end it here for Twitch, and we'll be back